Richard Meier has created some of the world's most iconic architectural landmarks. In Los Angeles, the Getty Center. In Rome, the Areopagus Museum and the Jubilee Church. In Connecticut, the acclaimed Frederick J. Smith House. Currently, in Newark, New Jersey, near his hometown of Maplewood, he's building Teachers Village, a campus of charter schools and affordable housing for educators, located across the street from City Hall. Along the way, these projects have involved the construction of many architectural models, some you might recognize, some that were never realized. Up until now, all of those models were kept in a facility in Long Island City, accessible by appointment only. Now, they're on display at the Richard Meier Model Museum at Manna Contemporary in Jersey City, open to the public 5 days a week.
The response has been amazing. We have phone calls calling all day long to get in here and see the space, and we say, yes, it's open to the public, you can come here. That's about giving. You can be a great artist and whatever, but you have to give back, and I think here Richard is giving back.
This is the first house, second house I designed in Darien, Connecticut. And I made this model myself, cut my finger, making the contours, and you can see the beautiful site. And this is a model of a proposal for Avery Fisher Hall in Manhattan. This is a detail. These are details of different models. So we make models at all different scales, from these small scale things to the large scale models that are here. On any project that we're working on, we're making models from the very beginning. Sometimes they're just massing models, sometimes they're site models, sometimes they're models of details. And as the project moves along, the models get larger and larger, and they're not just for us. We have a meeting with a client. It's a very good way to explain the project and for them to understand the project. In addition to looking at drawings, seeing the model gives them a better three-dimensional comprehension of what we're doing. And so we have a very small model shop in the office where we make all the wood models there. I wish we had more space, and sometimes the making of the models spills out onto the boards in our workroom next to the computers, but that's okay because it's all part of the process of making architecture. This is a design for a complex in Los Angeles for 20th Century Fox, and all we have is a model. Never happened.
Meier is not quite done moving in. Neither is his daughter Anna, who is in the process of opening a showroom for her furniture designs next door. He's still putting the finishing touches on a research library and a personal studio space where he can work on his paintings, collages, and sculptures whenever he can take a break from his day job at Richard Meier and Partners.
So the idea was when you walk into the space, you see his artwork. And that's when you walk in, you see a bunch of sculptures, beautiful silver with white, and very minimal, very clean, but also very complicated at the same time.
They're sculptures which I made from cast stainless steel. And the pieces in those models are cast from discarded elements of the wood models. So when we would change the models here behind me, the Getty models, the pieces were just thrown into a big box. And I saved all those. Someday I'll figure out I want to do something with them. So I started working in a foundry in Beacon, New York, casting the separate pieces and then creating the sculptures from them.
Driven from an early age, Meier began working at architectural firms when he was 14. He opened his own practice in 1963 at the age of 29, and in 1984 he became the first solo architect to be awarded the Pritzker Prize, one of architecture's highest honors.
Architecture embodies so many things and so many people working together. It's not something that you do alone. You do it as a collaborative effort, and it involves not only people in my office, but engineers and cost estimators. I mean, there's a whole slew of people, all who contribute, to the making of a place and work together, to make something special. And for me, to see it built and see it used and see it appreciated, it's very rewarding. It gives you a great deal of satisfaction. When I go back to buildings I've done 10, 20 years ago, and people tell me how much they enjoy being there, I feel a sense of gratification. There's nothing like it. I can do collages, I can do paintings, I can do sculpture. That's sort of a solitary effort. But architecture is a public art, and it belongs to the public.